Well, it was an interesting journey getting to the Woodlands because I was a widow for 9 years and I lived by myself and I managed quite well. I'm a pretty independent person. I of course had the support of my 3 children, but I lived alone. And then I had 2 friends that moved here. I never even knew where Woodlands was. And I came to visit Joanne and Sue, and I saw the friendly people, and they were talking and to each other, and nobody was alone. And I said, this is where I should be. This is for me now. At this stage of my life, this is what I should do. So at that point, I brought my family over, I brought my doctor over, Tara met them all, and we all looked, and they all agreed that this would be wonderful for me. I no longer needed to take care of a big house. I no longer needed to turn the alarm on at night and lock all my doors and make sure I was safe. It was a wonderful transition moving here. It was not difficult, and it was great being able to close my door and go to bed at night without worrying about alarms and doors, and getting up in the morning and having breakfast with someone. So when people ask me if I like it, I said, this is absolutely where I should be, and I'm 100% sure that I made the right decision. I call this the caboose on my train, because I don't plan to go anywhere else. My train of life ends here, and it's been great. I talked about all the good times and all the fun times I've had. And then I had a major crisis in my life that happened here too, that made me very happy I was here. I had a crazy accident about a month ago, and I pulled my television set, which was not on the wall. It was on the chest there, and I tripped over the bottom drawer, which I hadn't closed in that chest, and I just reached out for something to hold on to, grabbed the leg of the television. Television came down corner first and sliced my leg open. I used Siri on my phone, so I said, call the Woodlands. They answered, and it was Janine that answered, and I said, hurry, come up quick, I'm in trouble, hurry. And she must have flown up the stairs because she was there. She immediately ran in the bathroom, got a towel, tied a tourniquet around my leg, called 911, and needless to say, they were here very fast. They said to me in the ambulance, you were really fortunate that you had somebody that knew what they were doing, because I could have easily bled out. But this woman truly saved my life, because had I been alone, and I couldn't move, I was on the floor. So it's a happy ending, and again, another reason I'm grateful to be at Woodlands.